Hello, I'm Belle from France. Please like and subscribe. Ever since I was born, I've had a mortal enemy, my sister, Jolie. She's selfish and only wants our parents all to herself. She looks like an angel with her blonde hair and blue eyes, and they think she can do no wrong. Only I know that she's actually a devil in disguise. Once, when I was 5 years old, I spent hours organizing my toys in my room, and suddenly Jolie came in and knocked everything over.
Why did you do that, witch?
Why did you do that, witch?
Stop that!
Stop that!
I hate you, Jolie.
You're the best. Jolie?
I pushed her to the ground and she screamed like crazy. Then she slapped herself in the face. When our parents rushed in, she started crying.
I tripped over Bella's toys, and I said I was really sorry. But look, she hit me.
No, I didn't. She hit herself.
Stop lying! Bella, why would she do that? Is she crazy?
Yes, that's right. And my parents punished me by not letting me go outside to play for 2 weeks. My parents were so blind. Jolie isn't just the perfect, beautiful example. She also has a cheerful personality in front of everyone, which makes her the family favorite. That means she always gets more compliments and better gifts. On Bastille Day, we had a dinner party at home, and as soon as I stepped out of my room, I slipped and fell into a puddle of chocolate sauce. When I ran down the stairs in anger, everyone looked at me in surprise. But no one was more shocked than Jolie.
Oh, poor Bella, what happened to your beautiful dress? Is that mud or poop?
You know what it is, Jolie. You did this.
Me? I've been here all this time? And why would I do that?
Please stop blaming your sister for everything. Just come now. It's time for family portraits.
And in all the photos, everyone was gathered around Jolie while I stood off to the side in my ugly dress. I felt so sad and snuck outside. No one would notice me anyway. As I was angrily kicking the dirt, I suddenly froze when someone spoke behind me.
Having a bad day?
I turned around and saw a beautiful girl, but her hair seemed a bit off.
Yeah, I am. My sister ruins everything for me and no one even sees it.
Siblings are the worst. I hate my sister. Mom lets her get away with everything.
Her name was Charlotte, and she had just moved to our neighborhood. We instantly bonded. As I was about to leave, I suddenly turned back.
Why is your hair like that?
Oh, my mom loves my hair, so I chopped it off just to annoy her.
Oh wow, she was so bold. And we both grinned. I already liked this girl. And just like Charlotte told me, I put a snake under Jolie's bed. She was terrified and couldn't sleep for days. From that day on, Charlotte and I became best friends. She went to the same school as me, and having her around made my life so much better. Even Jolie didn't have the same charm over her.
Sure, she's pretty, but you've got a great personality.
That's what you say to someone who's not pretty. Charlotte.
You didn't let me finish. You're smarter and cooler, and I think that makes you prettier than her.
Now you're just lying to make me feel better?
It was great hearing things like that. But I didn't really trust Charlotte, even though she was my friend. The 2 best years of my life were when Jolie went to high school, but soon enough I had to go there with her. I begged my parents to let me go somewhere else, but they completely ignored me.
You guys going to the same school is easier for me. Julie never complains. You could learn something from her?
And she'll help you find your way around the new campus. Right, Julie?
Of course, Daddy. Haven't I always taken care of Bella?
But on the first day of school, she sped off in the car, leaving me behind, so I had to take the bus. When we met at the stairs, she seriously warned me.
Listen to me, idiot. I want you to stay away from my friends and my hot boys at my school. Don't come near me. Don't even look at me. I don't want anyone knowing my sister is from Planet Loser.
As if I want anyone thinking I'm related to the Queen of Planet Bimbo.
Oh, don't worry. No one will be thinking about you.
Then she ran off to join the other pretty girls. Ugh, I hate this place so much. But I was still grateful to have Charlotte by my side. The very next day, as I was walking down the hallway, I accidentally bumped into a guy. We both fell down. He helped me up, and I couldn't help but notice that he was really cute. I definitely needed to find out more about him. But that night, as I was sleeping, Jolie burst into my room with an angry look on her face.
Wake up, ugly! Tell me why you were talking to Alain.
Gosh, you're such a psycho. And who's Alain?
That guy you were flirting with by the lockers.
Oh, him. Why are you so interested?
Because that boy is mine?
Are you two dating?
Well, not technically, we're really good friends, but he's about to ask me out any day. See, I even got a tattoo with his name.
Why are you so lame? He's not even your boyfriend yet.
You know what everyone likes, especially boys? Confidence. I'm completely sure he will be my boyfriend, so stay away from him.
Julia was really intense when she talked about him, which made me curious about how close they actually were. So, while she was in the shower, I sneaked a look at her phone, and it was worse than I thought. She was completely obsessed with him. Her phone was full of pictures of him, including one of them with 2 random kids captioned, "Our perfect family." Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe Julia could be this crazy. And aside from her obsession with Alain, it seemed like she really enjoyed writing all sorts of rumors and nasty comments about her friends. Just then, I heard Julia's footsteps coming out of the bathroom, and I bolted out of her room like a bullet. A few days later was my 18th birthday, and the only plan I had was a movie night with Charlotte. But when we got home, I was shocked to find my parents, Julia, and others throwing a surprise party for me.
What? You guys threw me a surprise birthday party?
Oh, it was all Julia idea.
Looking around, I noticed that none of my classmates were there. It was just people Julia knew, including Alain.
Where are my friends?
What friends? Charlotte. Here, isn't she? I thought it would be a really lame party with one friend, so I invited mine.
So sweet of you, Julia.
No, it's not. You basically just threw a party for yourself.
Stop being such a crybaby, will you? The cake's got your name on it.
I saw her friends giggling, and then they turned up the music really loud and started dancing. I went upstairs and grabbed the phone on Julia's bed. I unplugged the cord, and the music suddenly stopped.
Everyone, listen up. Since you're all gathered here, I think it's time I let you know what your wonderful friend Julia really thinks about you.
She went pale when she saw the phone in my hand, and I projected it onto the TV screen. She chased me around the room to get the phone back, and we ended up in a heap on the floor. At that moment, Alain's eyes widened as he saw all the things about him, and the rest of her friends were glaring at her. Suddenly, they all walked out, and she turned back to lunge at me again.
How could she? You do something so horrible!
You're shocked after all the horrible things you've always done to me.
My parents rushed in and pulled us apart. As Julia ran to her room, they followed after her. I stood up and grinned at Charlotte.
That was epic, wasn't it?
No, Bella, that was horrible.
What do you mean? Julia totally deserved it. I didn't make up those things. She wrote them.
But you're the person who took her diary and then read it out loud in front of everyone.
Wouldn't you do the same thing to your sister?
Heck no. Yeah, we fight a lot, but I would never stoop this low.
I can't believe you're mad at me.
More like really disappointed.
I couldn't believe she was mad at me. As she walked away, her words felt like a slap in the face. And then I just felt angry. Julia had never been good to me, so I didn't have to feel bad about getting my revenge. In fact, I decided to keep going with it. The next day, I went shopping and bought the nicest clothes I could afford and some new makeup. I took my time getting ready for school, and I looked amazing. Julia's jaw dropped when I came downstairs.
Oh, wow. Bella 18 looks good on you.
Thanks, Mom.
There was one more thing I needed to learn from Julia: confidence. So after recess, I took a deep breath and walked over to the table where Julia's friends were sitting.
Hi, everyone. I'm sitting here today.
What makes you think you're gonna do that?
You were all there last night, right? Aren't you glad I showed you Julia's true face?
Well, that's true. I guess you can sit. What's with the makeover?
Well, it is my birthday.
Does that mean we owe you a cake?
Sure, why not?
And just like that, I started hanging out with Julia's old friends, which clearly made her really angry. Charlotte was still avoiding me, but at least I wasn't alone. I got a taste of what it was like to be Julia, and I liked it. Then one day, Alain came and sat next to me in the library.
Hey, Bella. I just wanted to say what you did at that birthday party was cool. Who knew Julia had such a mean streak? And also the stuff she wrote about me. That was just creepy. I almost asked her out, can you imagine? So I was wondering, maybe you and I could hang out tonight.
The guy she liked was almost about to ask me out. It felt great, and we exchanged Facebook contacts. Just then, Charlotte walked by and didn't even acknowledge me, and I went after her.
So what? You're never going to talk to me again?
I don't even know who you are now. Oh, wait, I do. You're Julia's clone. You look like her. Hang out with her friends. Go after the guy she wants.
You know what, Charlotte? It's easy for you to be judged because you don't know what it's like to be compared your entire life to a sister who the world thinks is perfect.
I never thought that. But that doesn't count, right? And don't blame the world. You just see yourself as Julia's sister. You compare yourself to her the most. Give me a call when you decide to be yourself again. Because I liked that person.
I felt sad because I realized I had lost myself, and Charlotte didn't like who I had become. Later, when it was time for my date with Alain, I was about to text him to cancel, but he was already standing outside the gate. Oh no, I didn't want Julia to see him there, but as I rushed out, I saw her with him, and she was kissing him. But Alain pushed her away.
What are you doing, Julia?
Babe, I know you like me and you were gonna ask me out.
Yeah, that was before I found out how obsessed you are with me. You were hot when you were playing hard to get, but not anymore.
Alain, I was there for you when your parents got divorced. We've been friends for so long. Are you really gonna be this way with me? Why are you even here then?
I'm here for your sister, who is much cooler than you. So please get a life and leave me alone.
I had never heard anyone talk to Julia like that before, and she was clearly hurt by those words.
Alain, don't talk to her like that.
Save it, Bella. The last thing I need is you defending me.
Yeah, why are you defending her now after you exposed her, babe? And thank God for that. I almost went out with a desperate loser.
That is enough! No one gets to be mean to my sister other than me! Jerk!
I was so upset that I kicked him, knocking him to the ground. He yelled in pain, and I took Julia inside the house.
You didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did. Listen, Julia, I was already about to cancel the date with him. I'm sorry, okay? Shinloi guy home Joe and your friends, and trying to steal the guy you liked.
It looks like you did me a favor there.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Can't we just give up our dumb fighting already? I don't like who I'm turning into. You're my sister and we don't have to like each other, but I don't want to hate you either. Yeah, I guess we could try that. Good. I gotta go see Charlotte.
As I was running off, Julia suddenly said,
You know, Charlotte likes you, right?
Not right now, she doesn't.
No, stupid, I mean she likes to you.
I stared at her in shock. Could it be?
I think you're wrong.
I'm not. I know these things. Why else would anyone think you're prettier than me? It's the only explanation. Charlotte likes you.
For the first time ever. Your sisters, right? Shocking, but it's true.
I turned around to see Charlotte standing behind me, smiling. I could feel myself turning reduced. I ran to her and we hugged.
Charlotte and Bella sitting on a tree KISS.
Shut up, Julia. Let's get out of here.